Are you a family caregiver struggling with the smell of adult incontinence products or diapers? They can get pretty stinky, and pretty soon your house smells like a dirty nursing home. Not a smell that you want your friends to come over and smell. So today we're going to talk about how to minimize that smell. Hi, I'm Nurse Karen, and I have owned a care home in my home for the last 10 years. So I have lots of experience as a nurse, both taking care of people who have adult briefs and also figuring out how to keep the smell from smelling inside your house. You can come over to my house anytime and it just smells like a normal, regular family home, not like a nursing home. So this is what I do. My first step is to make sure that I buy quality garbage bags for my garbage cans. Years ago, I tried the cheap ones from the local grocery store, just their name brand, not the name brand, but just the store brand, regular cheapest one I could buy, thinking I'll save some money. Boy, that was not a saver. I had to throw those bags away because they are not thick enough to contain the smell. So that's my first hint. My next hint is to buy a garbage can that has a very good sealing lid. And I love these ones that have foot controls. I think that they are so much easier to use because your hands are full with that brief and you can push it with your foot, drop that in there and close that lid quickly, and you're not tempted to just leave it open because, oh, my hands are full. So that's a big one. And then my next thing, when I am using the garbage can, before I put anything in it, when it has its fresh bag, a lot of times I'll put a little sprinkle of baking soda down inside that can, and that helps to contain the odors. And it makes a big difference when I use that. And then if I'm not taking the bag out, if I have a lot of briefs that are going into that during the day, I might put more baking soda in between some of those other dirty briefs that I put in there. Another thing that I like to do is, if it's a brief that has BM in it, so it's going to probably be a smellier brief, is that I'll actually put it in a second bag. Now this bag can be your cheap bag from the store. It doesn't have to be as big as your regular garbage can bag, and I just stick it in there, not the top, and throw it in the garbage can so that way I minimizes that smell. Because I take care of more than one person, I don't want to be running outside with every little garbage bag of brief, because sometimes people need their briefs changed, every hour or every 2 hours. So I try to make it so that I only have to change the can once a day. Are you feeling a little crazy with your caregiving duties? Then be sure to type tips down in the comments, and I will send you my free guide with helpful tips to help you regain sanity. And the next thing that I do is I actually take coffee grounds and I put it in a little bit of a bowl, and I have to freshen it every so often, but I'll leave that in the person's room or in the bathroom or wherever the source of the smell is going to be. And that helps. I can also put it in a sock and put that below the garbage bag inside the garbage can, and that helps to absorb odors. My whole thing is, how can I absorb the odors? I am against covering odors, and I am for absorbing the odors. I have had people that use those air freshener sprays that smell like lilacs or fresh, clean air, or they'll have the plugins that go into the socket and it's misting smell all day. And I find that actually makes smells worse because it's not absorbing and taking the odor out of the air. It's actually just trying to cover it up with another smell. So now you've got both smells, and it can get a little overpowering with all that odor in the house. So that's why I go after ways to do it naturally with regular products that are going to absorb it, like baking soda, like coffee. The other thing that I use, I have these throughout my care home, are little packets of charcoal air freshener. And you can put these outside in the sun and it will regenerate them. So they're very affordable, and it also will absorb the smell. So I just have it in bedrooms. I have it anywhere in the house that I think that we might need to absorb it. My last product is actually a spray. I know I said I don't like sprays, but this one actually absorbs the spray. I'm not sure how it works, but it is called Zorvex, and I think that it works better than any of the other sprays that I have tried over the years. And it's my last defense if I've just got a really especially odorous smell coming out. So that's what I do to help with smells. Tell me down in the comments what you have used to make things smell better, because maybe you have found an even better product and I would love to try it. If you would like more advice on how to be the best family caregiver ever, then be sure to check out my other video, and I will see you there soon.